Okay, continuing our theme with the jazz ride cymbal pattern, what I often do is I like to split up those figures, and again we'll go back to number 1 just as our starting point on page 34, and I'm going to play all the notes that fall on the 1s and 3s on the snare drums and all the notes that falls on any of the 2s and 4s. So in the very first exercise we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's put that against time. As you're going through these, it's really imperative that you learn to add dynamics to each limb. So you look at yourself like a mixing board. Your ride cymbal would be the lead voice. Your bass drum should be kind of subtle and tucked under, so maybe about 30% of where your ride cymbal is. Snare drum maybe about 40%, a little bit louder because it's playing some rhythmic activity, maybe with the horns, maybe not, but interacting and kind of making some excitement behind that. And certainly the hi-hat would be, you know, just a little bit under that cymbal as well. So it's real bright and nice and 2 and 4 on that. And that's really some of the elements of dynamics that you want to work on in terms of starting these exercises. One of the things you're really trying to extract from this book is the sing-songiness of these rhythmic patterns. In other words, don't look at them as a typewriter and just playing out rhythm against rhythm. But hear the musicianship in them, the melody in them, because that really advances what you're doing playing-wise. There's other ways to color things. In other words, you could take the melodies and move them around from tom to tom. Here's an example of that. I'll play the 1s and 3s on the small tom, the 2s and 4s on the floor tom against the ride cymbal. Here we go. And in that scenario, you're just looking at different sound sources that we have on the drum set. It's really important to know your sound sources and try to extract a little bit more of the melodic quality out of what we can do as opposed to just the percussive quality. It's a very big theme in my teaching. So check that out when you're doing some of these exercises.